Hello, this is Walking Gently with Paula, and I'm Paula. So today, what is your heart drawn to today? Psalm 119:36 is a simple but powerful one that reminds us we don't have to fix our hearts on our own. We can ask God to gently turn them back to Him. So, in today's devotional, we reflect on the pull between God's truth and worldly distractions. Now, we all know that. You want to watch TV, you want to read a book, you want to do anything to distract us, scrolling YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WeChat, on and on and on. Scroll, mindless scrolling. And then why our hearts naturally drift. Why do our hearts drift? We are naturally drawn to what feels immediate. God often requires patience and trust, but the world offers quick satisfaction, things we can see, feel, and control right now. So our hearts lean toward that, feeling easier in the moment. We forget how much we need God. When life is busy or comfortable, it's easy to rely on ourselves. Unless you have like an immediate problem, forget about God. And slowly, without even realizing it, our focus shifts away from Him. Our desires aren't always aligned yet. God is shaping us, but we still in the progress. So sometimes what we want and what we know is best don't match. The tension can pull our hearts in different directions. We're influenced by what we surround ourselves with. What we see, hear, and dwell on every day shapes our hearts. If we constantly surrounded by noise, comparison, or worldly values, our hearts begin to follow. This is important. We don't drift because we're failing. We drift because we're trying to stay anchored without continually returning to God. So drifting doesn't mean we've lost our way. It means our heart simply needs to be recentered. The beauty of asking God to redirect ourselves. So Psalm 119:36, turn my heart towards your statutes and not towards selfish gain. We all feel the tension between what draws us closer to God and what pulls us away. But this verse reminds us we are not left to navigate that alone. When our hearts are anchored in Him, lesser things begin to lose their hold. So take a quiet moment today and ask, what has been pulling on my heart lately? Am I inviting God to redirect my desires? What would it look like to turn back to Him? Because our desires can be what God desires. And if we desire what God desires, then we get what we want. Anyway, thank you once again for spending time with me until we meet again for the next verse. And as always, if you like, share. If it helps you at all, subscribe, continue to watch, come back for tomorrow. Thank you, friends. Bye bye.